Oops, good. Okay, so now we're moving back to verbs. So on the front, I'd like you guys to begin where the page has 3 charts. Okay, does anybody remember how the future tense can be translated? Future active tense. Will, verb. Okay, very easy. Will, verb. And so I can take the form of things like will tell, right? With this being our verb, but the key is the will. Okay. Unfortunately, our future tense endings for first and second conjugation are going to be different from third and fourth conjugation. So when we learn them, we're going to talk about them in those groups. Okay? But conveniently, the translation is still the same. Okay? So the endings first and second conjugations use the present stem for future tense. And what's our present stem? What's the present stem of the verb? Those are endings. What are the present stem? Good. So we have an infinitive. Example, let's do parare, right? And then you remove the re, and that provides our present stem. So they give you the example of teneo, tenere. If you take off that re, we get tene, which is our present stem. We have been using this present stem for all of our tenses, and it will continue to be used in this tense for first and second conjugation. Okay, so we're going to use this as our basis for adding endings. Okay, does anybody happen to remember the future active indicative endings? Bo. Bo, good. Bis, bit, bimus, bitis, bunt. And so these are simply added to the present stem, and that forms our future tense. Okay, so we're going to use the word paro, parare, and we already did it up here. So our present stem is parare without the re, so para, and that's literally what we're going to add all of our endings to. So our first person singular is going to be what? Parabo. Good. And how would we translate that? I will prepare. Good. And our next one would be what? Parabis. You will prepare. Parabit. He, she, it will prepare. Parabimus. We will prepare. Parabitis. Y'all will prepare. Parabunt. They will prepare. the next one I use the example of for second conjugation is dokeo, dokere. So what's going to be our present stem? Doke, right? D-O-C-E, doke. And then again, we literally add our endings like before. So, Jamie, what's going to be our first person singular?
Dokebo.
Yeah, dokebo. And we translate that as I will teach. Julia, what's our second person singular going to be?
Dokebis.
Yeah, dokebis. You will teach. Gabrielle. What's our next one? Dokebit. Luciette will teach. Brandon, what's our next one?
Dokebimus.
Dokebimus, good. We will teach. Carlos, what's our next one?
Dokebitis.
Dokebitis. Y'all will teach. Nick, what's our next one? Dokebuns. They will teach. Okay. Okay. All right, any question about first and second conjugation? Feel free to not to. Now we're gonna learn third and fourth conjugation. I'm gonna fix this in order. Okay, so our endings. Does anybody happen to remember what these endings are? They're not as memorable. They don't have like the bow, this, bit. S. You know, I think she has a chart in front of her, don't you? Yeah. S, et. And what's the next one, Dominique? Emus. Atis. Et. Yeah. Now, as I said earlier, first and second conjugation use the present stem, and that's what you add the endings to. Third and fourth conjugation don't use the present stem, unfortunately. They work off of the first principal part. So, for third IO, and fourth conjugation, you do not use the present stem. Instead, you remove the O from the first principal part. So, for example, for third, you're going to just take off that O from mito, and you get what? Mit. And from third IO, you take off the O from capio, and you get what? Capi. And audio, you move O, and you get audi. Now, that's something to note. You're not going to take off the IO on third IO and fourth conjugation. You literally just remove the O for each of these. Okay? So, the I's remain a part of our stem. So, we're going to use mito. And so, as I said, what is our stem going to be? Mit. Okay? So, our first person singular is going to be mitom. And our translation will be the same in terms of will. Okay? We're not going to have any funny translations there. Okay? So, I will send mites. You will send mitet. He, she, it will send mitemus. We will send mitatus. Y'all will send mitent. They will send. So then we're going to use capio as our example. And so what's our stem for capio? Capi. Good. So what's going to be our first person singular, Josiah?
Capion.
Capion. Good. I will take. I use the definition take. You can use any of the ones listed. Take is just a shorter one to type. Okay. Samuel, what's our next one?
Capias.
Capies. Good. You will take. Brian, what's our next one?
Capier.
Capiet. He, she, it will take. How about Jose? What's our next one?
Capianus.
Capienus. Good. We will take Asia. What's our next one? Capiatus. Good. Y'all will take. Donovan, what's our next one? Capiant. Good. They will take. Like that. Okay. Then our final one is our fourth conjugation, and I use audio. And so when we remove that O only, it becomes audi. Okay. Otherwise, it looks exactly the same as our third IO, that I being kept. Questions about third and fourth conjugation future? So we're gonna take a break from the charts, and we're gonna move to sorry, I forgot, epigram 115. So it's the one with the circles. So I think it might actually be on your back. You just like look over the file that they just gave you. It is by a poet named Marshall. So I would like somebody to read. Actually, I'm going to read the last one. So you do this one. Okay, I'm going to give you guys like 4 minutes. It's 2 lines. A lot of these words you know. The only one you guys might not be as familiar with is what's sapiens.
No.
It's not people, what? Sapiens. Wise. Yeah, it means wise. Okay, so that's the only word I think I can give you a definition for that might catch you up. But I want you guys to work for about 5 minutes, approximately, on your own, trying to translate this. It's good practice, and then we'll come together and we'll translate it all together. Okay? believe me. It is not believe me. Wise to say you won't. I think Robert. I will live. Right? It's not wise to say I will live. Can somebody read to the colon?
Sarah means Rita as Christina.
This can be translated as life, but it can also be translated as the action of life, which is what? Living. Living tomorrow is what? To wait. Can you read the explanation? Read it in one moment. And that means what? Live today. So what is our future tense in this one? Yeah, we want, I will live, right? So what declension do you think it is? Based off the endings? Based off it? I'm sorry, conjugation. No, you're good. Sorry. What? Third, yeah. We have one, we have that weird ending, right? We have on, right? But we don't have an on. So we know it can't be what two? Third IO and fourth. Right. Now. Unfortunately, I'm short copies. I don't have enough of the notes for student posts to pass out. So if you would pull up a piece of paper. I'm going to do future student posts. Yes. You've seen it, what two tenses? Present and what? Perfect. And so now we're going to see it in the future. Now in present, it flips, right, between the beginning with an S, the assume, and beginning with an E. But does it do that in imperfect? No, what does it always begin with? What letter does it always begin with in imperfect? E, right? And so conveniently does the same thing for us in future, okay? So, does anybody happen to remember? That's perfect. Futures. Yeah, arrow. And that would mean what? I will be. Good. Next one is what? Eris, which is what? You will be good. Erit. What? And you can also say there will be. Okay. Next one, Erbimus, which is what? We will be. Good, Sarah. Next one. Poteritis, good. Y'all will be. And then our last one ends our streak of I's and ends and has what? Runt. Good. They or there will be. Okay. Now, what is convenient about post-soon? Yeah, it's the same except for what? Yeah, except you either add post or pote, right? And in this case, since they all begin with E, which one are we going to add? Pote. Okay? So our first person singular is going to be what? Potero, good. And it would be translated as I will be able. Our second person singular is going to be what? Poteris will be able. Poterit. He, she, it will be able. What about our first person plural, Julia? Terimus, good. We will be able. Jonas, can you do our second plural? Yeah, Poteritis, good. Y'all will be able. And our last one. What is it, Melissa? Terunt. They will be able. If you are done, on the other side of the epigram 115 is epigram 1246. Okay. I would like you on that, if you're able to write small enough. If not, that's why I use extra lines down below. I would like you guys to translate this as is into English. And then on the lines below, I would like you to transpose, might be the right word, get into future. Sounds a lot more daunting than it actually is. So go ahead and look at it. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Oh, and Eucundus, we've seen it before with Catullus. Whenever he was talking about his buddy who was stealing napkins, his buddy thought he was being what? Funny, right? Jovial, funny. Okay, so any of those synonyms are accurate for Eucundus. So if you first translate as is into English. Yes or no? Curious. The opposite of funny. Okay. Can you give a synonym for not funny? How about like, Sever Sweet? He was always very what? No? Anyway, opposite of funny would be what? Or joking? Serious. Oh. I read out the English. Yes. Ryan, did you do the English? Something? Okay, would somebody read line 1? Please take a volunteer to read line 1. Say, read the next line. Okay. So, difficilis looks like what it is. Difficult, right? And then facilis, I give you a definition. Easygoing. And then jucundus, funny or joking. Serious. S is you are idem. So put that to where it makes more sense in English. You are likewise